Hey Leo, welcome to your mid-February reading. Hope you're doing well. If this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe. And if you want to schedule a personal reading, the link will be down below. Alright, let's see. Leo, mid-February. Leo, mid-February. So we have Seven of Cups, crossed by Seven of Wands. Underlying issue, Four of Swords. What's crowning you? Ten of Pentacles. Death, Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands, King of Swords, King of Wands. Okay. Okay, Leo. Seven of Cups crossed by Seven of Wands. All right. So this is you really defending the dreams that you have, the goals that you have set for yourself. Some of them recent, others from a far away time, a long time ago. I think there's a lot of things that you want to accomplish in your life. Okay. The problem is, however, which road to take first is a little bit cloudy, right? I think that no matter who tells you, oh, listen, you have to do this a certain way, you have to do that a certain way, which frankly, it seems like a lot of people are doing that to you. Whether, it can be family, friends, but also bosses, co-workers, things like that. I think that, one, you're not afraid to stand up for yourself, which it doesn't surprise me. You are a Leo. You are the leader of your life, one, and you aspire to lead others also, not because you want to have control over them, but it's because you know that ultimately you want to lead them in a place where everybody is happy. Like, it's funny that people say, oh, Leos are egotistical, but the thing is, they do. They want to stand up for themselves and to protect, they do it for the pride. Not to be prideful, but the pride are the ones that he's protecting. So he's going to do everything in his power to protect them, to protect the dreams that they have. And if that means that he needs to stand up and fight, he will. Doesn't have to be a he. I'm saying he because I'm looking at this Seven of Wands and it's a guy. But nonetheless, underlying issues, Four of Swords. Again, there's a lot of things that you want to accomplish, and at times you really, I don't think it's not about not thinking, but I think it's more so you're dedicating so much of your energy towards going after your goals that at times it becomes very difficult for you to just rest, just have some time for yourself, some time, those moments where you would have spare time and you could sit with yourself and just think about what's going on. Just put everything in order in your head anyways. There's not a whole lot of that. And so maybe before looking at it from another time, if you had this opportunity to rest and rejuvenate and just sit with yourself for a little bit, things would be a little bit better. But life is not so. Life is very busy right now. Recent past, Four of Wands. You know, this didn't have. This wasn't an issue before. Okay, I think this is fairly recent. I think that others are telling you what to do, how to do it, and so on, because they think they know what's best. But the thing is, though, things were fine before. And due to the fact that things were fine before, it doesn't really make sense, at least from your perspective, to change something that was already working. It's just ridiculous. But let's move forward. Ten of Pentacles, it's what's crowning you. You're doing this to build a legacy for yourself. And that's why you're taking this a little personal, because they are attacking you. Well, I wasn't going to say attacking, but I guess there it is. They are telling you what to do when they don't care about your legacy. You're the one that cares the most about your legacy, and you're doing all this for your legacy. And so for them to tell you that you're not trying or whatever is just downright ridiculous, because you have the best of interest to build a home, family, heritage, all that, so that it can be passed down generation to generation. Like, that's a huge one, responsibility on your back. Two, ambition. And the thing is, you have the dedication to go after and achieve that. But for others to say that you don't care, that's when it becomes an issue. How you see yourself, death. So you at times, I will say this, you at times go with it. You put your pride to the side, even when that's one thing that you hate doing, because your ego is very important to you. Like, how others perceive you in this world is very important to you. But for you to almost kneel, it takes a pretty big transformation to do that, because you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for everybody else that you care and love, and you're taking care and protecting. That's when things, change significantly. When you have others that are involved in this, you're not, I mean, it's not that it's easy for you, but you're okay putting down the sword for them, so that you can proceed, continue, and move on. I do feel that, like, others are seeing you as it's a bit of a struggle for you. 10 of Wands. It's almost like you're going through it as some sort of, you're kind of sacrificing yourself in a way but the thing is, you have the ability and the strength to proceed and move forward and continue down that path, even if that means you need to I'm saying bow to somebody, but it's more so like go along with whatever you need to do here just to be able to achieve your goals. Hopes and fears, 8 of Wands. You do want things to change a little bit faster than usual, You are aware, though, however, of the amount of time that is needed in order to achieve and get to the end game that you want to get. It's not really a problem because I feel like you have the fortitude to keep going. But it's a lot of, there's a lot of things that you don't want to do that you're ending up doing because you're doing it for the greater good of the ones that you are caring for. Let's clarify this here. King of Cups. Oh, it's your emotions. Yeah, it's controlling that anger, controlling the frustration, because you can have that be visible. I mean, people will know when you're frustrated and angry. You definitely don't have a problem showing them that. But I think in this particular case, it's about having a grip on your emotions and being more methodical and being able to have coexist, I'd say. Coexist with others even though they have no idea, what's best for you. You're the only one that knows what's best for you, but you're willing to put the sword down in order to coexist with people. Near future, King of Wands. That's a lot of kings here. So this is very different from the Seven of Wands. This is a better version of the Seven of Wands, because I think instead of like butting heads and having a lot of friction with others, you just step up, say, okay, roger that, and just go and move forward and do what you got to do. And even if it's almost like agreeing with them, but at the same time, really taking charge and doing however you see it fit, but also it's almost like where they ask you, okay, you got to give me 80%. And then, you say, well, okay, fine. But you're really giving like 60%, right? You're still giving them a pretty good chunk, but it's just not everything. It's almost like you're not losing your integrity. Like you're sticking to your guns in a way, but you're still following orders and moving forward the best way that you can without losing your integrity. And that's very positive. Advice: Star, Hangman, King of Swords. Okay. So, one, keep that. And I really don't feel like you need to hear that, but I'm just gonna say it anyways. Keep focusing on family, on your legacy, on what you want to achieve. Your dreams are very, very much so attainable. But in order for you to achieve them, there is situations like this need to happen. Why? Because you learn a lot about yourself and about certain situations that you have not encountered before, but ultimately it leads you to a place where you do understand why it needed to happen and what kind of growth you got from it. There is a positive behind it though, but it's a lot of changing perspective that's going on here. I think that you understand a lot more about yourself, and this is all really to empower you. Like I said, Seven of Wands going to a King of Wands. I mean, that's a very positive change. And finally, King of Swords. It's almost like being very much like Remember when I said, when I was talking about the being more methodical? It's not. It's about really just going with what the task that is given to you, and not really putting your feelings and behind what the goal is. Like if you are given a task, it's just about doing it and moving forward, even if it goes against what you deem to be right or wrong. There's a reason why it's better to do it that way, because there is a certain return behind that. It works basically, and it has been working for a long time. And even if it go against your beliefs, it is wise to move forward with the mindset of, okay, I know what the goal is. I know what the mission is. Let me just go ahead and complete the mission and move forward, without really having to put your feelings behind that. It's really methodical. It's really different, but it is going to help you out though. Again, you have free will. You're more than welcome to do what you wish, but that's the message that I have. If it resonated, Leo, like, share, subscribe. And if you want to schedule a personal reading, the link will be down below. All right, Leo, good luck.